Hello and welcome to the first edition of Afrobeats with Ernest Pillay. This is a show that will showcase in the 1 hour, will take you on a musical voyage and showcase the best that South Africa has to offer in terms of its talent and diversity as well. So without any further ado, let me welcome my first guest in studio. Her name is Coco Hugh. Hi there, Coco. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ernest. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, and I can tell you I am eagerly awaiting your first performance on the show, as it is our very first show, Afrobeats. But first up, before we get to the music, how did the name Coco Hugh come about?
Well, Coco Hugh was inspired by just the things that I choose to represent in my music. I was listening to a jazz standard called Afro Blue, and it was one of the songs that really introduced me to Afro soul, to soul music, neo soul, jazz. And part of the lyrics are Shades of Delight,
yeah.
Coco Hugh. And I just thought about how the representation of the term Coco Hugh really links to the themes of solidarity amongst human beings, the betterment of mankind, and just an empowerment of people of color and all Africans. And those are the themes that I explore in my music, and I just felt as though Coco Hugh really captured that. Also, I just think it sounds pretty cool as well.
I was just going to say, I mean, if I didn't know that story and the background you just given now, I mean, Coco Hugh just sounds very creative, and it's very current as well, and it's just the name that you need, a stage name, if you will.
Yes.
But you told me you were inspired by Diane Reeves at 23. You're quite an old soul, it would appear.
Yes, I grew up listening to a lot of music. My parents are huge music fans. They've sort of exposed me to various artists such as Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Letambulu, Fela Kuti, and D'Angelo. So these are my main influences when I think about what music I would create.
Wow.
Jill Scott as well, Esperanza Spalding. Such artists have really influenced the fact that I'm singing.
Exactly, yeah. But not only that, I mean, as I read up on your bio, you also studied music at Wits University. Tell us about that journey.
Well, I studied musical theater. I will be graduating this year.
Wow, congrats, yeah.
Thank you, in dramatic arts. And I dealt with subjects such as performance studies, so acting for stage, and acting for screen. And I have also done, musical theater as a fourth-year course, and arts management. So producing, knowing how to represent and market yourself as an artist, and knowing how to sustain yourself, and advocating the arts as a tool used to better mankind and the human race.
Wow, that's deep. And as I said, I mean, we're still going to chat more about your journey, how you find yourself here, releasing your first single as well.
Yeah.
But tell us about the first song you're going to perform for us.
The first song that I will be performing is a song called Wan Ume Mwe Ushi. And it's a song that is written in Swahili, in Setswana, and Setswana is my mother tongue.
Oh, okay, yes.
It's the language that is spoken in the Northwest Province predominantly.
Yes.
The African language. And it is also written in English. And
Tell us the name again.
Wan Ume Mwe Ushi.
Okay.
Yes, that's in Swahili.
Which means?
It means all people of Africa unite.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And I guess the message and the tapestry is carried throughout this song.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Without any further ado, we're going to let you go on stage and perform your first song. Welcome to Afrobeats.
Thank you. I'm very excited. buka kuugana kuugana wanume mweushi na wababuka kuugana kuugana oseke waikamahanya le bonwenwe bogodu le bosula ari thuting go thusana rata nang re tsosoloseng wa bo le setso wanume mweushi na wababuka kuugana kuugana wanume mweushi na wabamuka kuugana kuugana wo I bet you feel invisible. You confront to the world, can't hide away from the truth. Take off the mask, you'll be left with the resonance of who you are. No money in the world can measure up to your worth. Wanume mushi na wabamuka kuugana. Bachaba Africa. Kalikopa Bachatuha wanume mweushi na wababuka kugana kugana.
Wow, that's great. A great performance on Afrobeat, our first edition of the show. In Johannesburg, South Africa, I'm Ernest Pillay. Good to be with you. Now, Coco, back to you. I mean, that song, just listening to the melody and the song and the lyrics and everything. Tell us about it in broader detail. I know you introduced it and you told us a little bit about the story as to how the song was conceptualized. But just tell us more what resonated with you in your soul when you came up with that song.
Really, the themes that are expressed and dissected in this song, or advocated rather, are themes of solidarity, especially amongst Africans of different nations. As you may know, there have been episodes of xenophobia, which happen all over the world. So really, this song sort of advocates the idea that African people are meant to work together to build Africa's economy, as opposed to fighting each other over quite trivial things, to be honest. And I think the message of this song is quite universal. I think everywhere in the world, people need to work together in solidarity to build one another. The song actually speaks back to the thought of the ideology, the African ideology of Ubuntu. In my language, Setswana, motho ke motho ka batho, which means you are who you are because of others. And really, the song tries to advocate the idea that when one reaches a certain level of success on their way up, they must remember to really look back at the communities in which they come from, and in their own individual capacity, try their best to help others also uplift themselves, empower themselves. That's really the only way we can build our economy. Yeah.
No, fantastic. But as I said earlier, I mean, do you find, I mean, you're a young 23-year-old, do you find that musicians today aren't that deep in addressing socio-economic issues? Is that what also spurs you on to do something about it?
I think that, well, firstly, I believe that every single medium of art can be used as a tool to better mankind and to help society address social issues. And I think there are quite a lot of musicians, such as I, who are quite aware of the social ills and the oppressive systems that have been put in place to not allow certain people to flourish. And for me, it's very encouraging, it's motivating, and it gives me the strength to actually just make music, express my voice, express my thoughts on how we can, or the type of ideologies we need to adopt in order to build ourselves as a human race. And I think music is moving into that direction.
Talking about music moving, let's get on to our next song that you're going to perform for us, which is?
The next song is a song called Black Flower, which was written by a great songwriter, South African songwriter called Phemelo Mopulai. And he's a singer and a great friend of mine. Really, when we wrote the song, we were trying to address the representation of women of color in the media. We were trying to sort of ask questions about what the role of women of color in society is, and whether our role is being acknowledged and appreciated.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on Afrobeats live in Johannesburg, Coco Hugh with Black Flower. Take it away.
We feel the hunger, my people dying, dark clouds of thunder, the sun befriend us, skin made of armor, high power, land of the black lady sings. I know you know so many things, but do you know who pulls the strings? They took away my angel wings. It ain't over till the black lady sings. Ooh, why we different from the other? In a garden full of color, would you pick the blackest flower? I wanna know why we different from the other. In a garden full of color, would you pick the blackest flower? I wanna know, I want to know, I want to know, I want to know, I wanna know, I wanna know, I want to know. Would you pick the prettiest, blackest flower? Say, would you pick the prettiest, blackest flower? Say, would you pick the prettiest, blackest flower? Say, would you pick the prettiest, blackest flower? Ooh, why we different from the other? In a garden full of color, would you pick the blackest flower? I wanna know why we different from the other. In a garden full of color, I'm gonna pick the blackest flower. I wanna know why we different from the other. In a garden full of color, would you pick the blackest flower? I know you know so many things, but do you know who pulls the strings? They took away my angel wings. It ain't over till the black lady sings. I know you know so many things, but do you know who pulls the strings? They took away my angel wings. It ain't over till the black lady sings. Whoa.
Wow, it ain't over until the black lady sings. I like that line. What inspired that particular line?
I think it is not a secret anymore that women of color have not been given the platforms or the avenue to express themselves, express their struggles, express just how they get by. And we often feel as though our voice is not a voice that is needed in society to build and progress it. And really the line says that actually we are important, and we need to then take the opportunities to become leaders in our communities and progress them. And it all starts at home.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because that leads me to my next question. You mentioned earlier the inspiration from the Diane Reeves song, but locally, who inspires you?
Locally, I am inspired by Letambulu I am inspired by Lira, Zonke. Yes, those are predominantly the artists that really influence the style in which I sing, the concepts that I wish to tackle. They have sort of leaded the way for a lot of young black musicians such as myself, and they really are sort of leaders and role models in the industry that I look up to.
Oh, fantastic. That's a wonderful choice of musicians there who have staked their claim in their own right as well. I mean, from the legendary Letambulu to Lira, which leads us to our next song you're going to perform for us on Afrobeats. What's that?
The next song that we will be performing is called Love is Like a Tree. It was written by myself in my 3rd year of tertiary. I was pretty young, but I had experienced a very life-changing event, and as a result, I, got into depression, which a lot of people in the world face. And basically, the song was written once I started healing from the depression, and I realized that love should be used as a tool to uplift and empower yourself and others. And we often get so blinded by hatred that we don't see that it is a distraction. It is a distraction from the human race progressing.
All right. Take it away. It ain't over until the black lady sings. Coco Hugh on Afrobeats.
My mama taught me fearlessness. My father taught me diligence. Brothers taught me to be cautious of inaccuracies. My sister taught me self-efficiency. They taught me what it really means to be, to love with my entire being, to love until I feel complete. 'Cause love is like a tree. It's planted and sowed in the soil of our hearts. And just like a tree, it needs to be watered with guidance and wisdom. The purpose of this tree of love, to bear fruits that will feed the walls of the world with unconditional kindness, with unconditional kindness. My best friend taught me patience and empathy.
Afrobeats. Wonderful performance there from our guest Coco Hugh. Afrobeats with Ernest Pillay from Johannesburg, South Africa. Now Coco Hugh, my guest, who's performing live on stage, whom we've seen for the last 20 minutes or so, hails from one of our 9 provinces with our diversity and cultural diversity and musical music that spreads across our landscape. No wonder she sounds the way she does. Now Coco, would you say you found your niche in addressing issues around socio-economic imbalances in our country? Is this your niche? Is this what you're going to sing about? Because most young people sing about love and parties and the rest of it. Is this your niche?
I sing about love and parties.
Oh, you
I
do
mean,
too.
I don't have a niche per se. I think my purpose as an artist is to help society. I need to act as a mirror to help society see how it is not progressing and help it progress further. So whatever issues that really are attacking my people and people all over the world are issues that I am concerned about and that I will sing about, because that is my purpose as an artist.
So you mentioned you also sing about love. I would imagine the next song you're going to perform has something to do with that.
The next song I'm going to perform is called Yafirikini Kwa Afrika, which is in Swahili, which means set your minds to Africa. So I guess it is a love song to Africa. It could be treated as a love song to Africa. Yes.
All right, okay, let's take it away. You're on Afrobeats from South Africa, Johannesburg.
Lefatshe le ga la direlwa go sotla, batho botlhe ga ra direlwa go sotlwa, motho mang le mang, kae kapa kae. Don't let the struggle rule you, oh no, 'cause your pain is your power, and your plight is your power. So hold on, don't ever let it go. Be strong, don't ever give it up. Lefatshe le la direlwa go sotla, batho botlhe ga ra direlwa go sotlwa, motho mang le mang, kae kapa kae. Don't let the struggle rule you, oh no, 'cause your pain is your power, and your plight is your power. So hold on, don't ever let it go. Be strong, don't ever give it up. Yafirikini kwa Afrika, yafirikini kwa Afrika, yafirikini kwa Afrika. Yafirikini kwa Afrika, yafirikini kwa Afrika, yafirikini kwa Afrika, yafirikini. Tutaishi kuona watu wetu kuwa mshindi, mshindi. Tatizo kama taifa nyeusi ni kutokuwa na mwisho, lakini tutafanya aprene setšhaba sa kutlwano le botho le kagiso, le kagiso. Africa bukana, Africa kopana, Africa bukana, Africa kopana.
Oh, wonderful, Coco Hugh. I saw you were having lots of fun performing that particular song. Am I reading it right, that it's a song that gets you even in a good mood?
Yes, and when we composed it and put it together, I'm very lucky to be working with such amazing instrumentalists. They have played a crucial part in the creation of the work, and I would like to introduce them.
No, fantastic. As I said, you could feel it, we could see it as you were performing that song. All right, if you just joined us, you're on Afrobeats, live from Johannesburg in South Africa with me, Ernest Pillay. This is where we showcase on display young, up-and-coming and established artists as well, as you would see, you will see in shows to come. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot here, Coco Hugh, and ask you to perform, if you will, 2 to 3 songs that you love, you sang in the bathroom, in the shower, when you were getting your vocal cords right, if I may put it that way. Would you indulge me in that?
I could perform another song that I did with my amazingly talented guitarist, TK. It's a love song, for a change.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
It's called You Need to Take It Easy. And what I love about this song is I wrote it when I was going through, you know, every relationship has conflict. And what was wonderful about it was the lessons that I had learned from it. And I realized that you know, a lot of sacrifice goes into sustaining a relationship, but sometimes we get so possessive because it's hard to find a connection with someone that is sincere and genuine, especially in our time where everything is just so materialistic. People can become very consumerist, and it was a song written just letting them know that I am here, I am not really going anywhere. And I understand what is needed to let the relationship grow and sustain it. And that he should trust. You kill it all when you hold on tightly to the past. Holding grudges only keeps us from growing. Give our love a chance to last. You need to take it easy. Take it easy. You need to take it easy. Take it easy. Oh, I just wanna love you with no stress, no pain attached. Show you that I love you with no stress, no pain attached. baby. Oh yes, oh yes, yes. Oh, you kill it all when you hold on so tight to the past. Holding grudges only keeps us from growing. Give our love a chance to last. You need to take it easy. Take it easy. You need to take it easy. I just wanna love you with no stress, no pain attached. Show you that I love you with no stress and no pain attached. I just wanna feel love. I just wanna feel love, baby. Oh yes, oh yes, yes. Oh, but it do. Oh yes, say yes, yes, yes.
Oh, that's an amazing love song, and I like the strumming of the guitar there. And you heard it for the first time here on Afrobeats in Johannesburg, Afrobeats with Ernest Pillay. Now, Coco, you were about, sorry, I interjected, you were about to introduce your band members. Please go ahead.
Yes, I would like to introduce great guitarist and bassist TK, and on the piano is Katiso, and on drums is Moshe. Yes.
All right, fantastic. And just as we round off our wonderful hour, it's amazing how time just flies when you're having a great time. Please give us one song that you have composed. As you said, you're surrounded by great artists as well, as you play us out on Afrobeats.
Okay. I can sing you Ain't No Sunshine by Billie Holiday. It's really one of the songs that I love singing. So soulful. And it's also a love song. Body to put the baby. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. It's just dark when he's away. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and he's always gone too long. Anytime he goes away, I wonder where he's gone, Lord. I wonder if he's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime he goes away,
Oh yeah, wonderful. Beautiful rendition of that Bill Withers classic, done live on Afrobeats by Coco Hugh. Now, Coco, you've certainly entertained us for the last hour. Before we wrap up, where can people find your album? Is it in stores now?
Well, I'm currently working on an EP. I'll be releasing it in a few months, and I'll be releasing it on my SoundCloud page. You just have to search for Coco Hugh, that is COCOAHUE. And I also have Instagram, where I put up mini posts of things that I'm working on, other songs that I am devising and creating. And my handle is at CocoHugh_. And I'm on Twitter as well, at DIDI_KHUNOU. That's my real name, Didi Kuno, Didintle Kuno. And yeah, that's where you can find my stuff.
Okay, we'll be watching this space. Coco, thank you so much for serenading us with your voice on the show on Afrobeats for our first edition of the show at least. And thank you so much. We wish you all the best. Eh?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. We really appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Coco Hugh, hailing all the way from Rustenburg in the Northwest. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us. It's Afrobeats with Ernest Pillay. We'll see you next time.